Hey, what's going on, guys? It's ETA Prime back here again. Today I'm going to show you how to update the firmware on your GPD XD PLUS. Now, this only works with official GPD images. I'm not sure if it's going to work with custom ROMs down the road. But I'm just focusing on the official GPD XD PLUS images from the GPD website. I recently purchased an XD Plus and I've actually been really disappointed with the performance compared to the first generation. Hopefully, this new update will fix it. We're going to head over to GPD's website. I'll leave a link in the description. My unit was shipped with the version 1.07. It's an older version. The latest version is version 1.10. It was released April 20th, 2018. Hopefully this takes care of some of the issues that I'm having. We're going to download it right here. It is a Mega link. Just open up in Mega. You can download it through your browser or import it into your Mega Drive. Next thing we're going to need is the flashing software. Now they do offer it over here, Upgrade and Drivers, but it doesn't work with my Windows 10 version, so I had to get a version from Droidbox. It's right here, flashing tool. I'll also make a mirror in case they remove it. This is a OneDrive account here. Just go ahead and download it. Now I already have both of mine downloaded in a folder on my desktop. I have the firmware or the image here. And I also have the batch tool. We're going to extract both of these. So I'm just going to right click, extract to its own folder. Same thing with the image. Now that that's finished extracting, we need to open up the XD Plus batch tool driver folder. And we want to install the SP driver. I already have mine installed. I'll just install it again. If this is your first time installing, you will have to reboot after it's installed. Click Next, Install. We'll get another pop-up, and it might fail to install these drivers. That's totally normal. Click Finish. OK. Finish. Like I mentioned, if that was your first time installing it, you will need to restart your computer. Since I've already installed it, I do not need to. Now we're going to open up the spflashtool.exe, double click, and find flash_tool.exe. I'm just going to right click and run as administrator. You might get an error about a scatter file. That's totally fine. Click OK. From the drop down here, we want to put it in firmware upgrade, scatter loading file, choose. We want to navigate to the image we downloaded. So mine's on my desktop, GPD XD Plus update, GPD XD Plus English images version 1.10. Double click. And we want to find the scatter file in here. So it's going to load all that up. Now that we have the scatter loading file loaded up, we're in download only mode. We're going to click download. Now we need to connect the GPD XD Plus to our PC. I'm using the included micro USB cable that came with the unit. I've powered down my GPD XD Plus completely. I'm going to hold volume down on the GPD XD Plus and plug in my micro USB cable. Give it a second. We should see a prompt here. Download. Now let it sit. This could take about 10 minutes. As you can see at the bottom, we have some progress going. It's writing at 7 megs a second. Let it finish up. Like I mentioned, it could take up to 10 minutes. Alright, the firmware is done flashing. Download OK. I'm going to unplug my GPD XD Plus from my PC. I'm going to go ahead and boot it up. Alright, so this first boot could take a little while. Don't be alarmed. As long as you get these little spinning gears with the GPD logo, you're good to go. Probably takes about 10 minutes. I'm going to go in and check my version here. It should be version 1.10. Go to my settings, all the way down at the bottom, about tablet. We're going to scroll all the way down to check the firmware version. And there we have it. GPD XD Plus English version 1.10. So it's been updated. Now you're going to be hard pressed to find a changelog from GPD, which is a real bummer because they really need to release changelogs with every single image they put out, but for some reason they don't. Hopefully we can get a performance boost out of some of these emulators that were lagging with the older firmware. The only way to find out is to test it, so stay tuned to the channel because I got a lot of videos coming on this GPD XD Plus with the latest firmware. I'll be testing some PSP, some more Dreamcast, some GameCube. I'm even going to throw in some PS2 emulation just for the heck of it. Really appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And like always, thanks for watching.